Let me tell you a fun fact. Most of the people who engage in such debates around does God exist or not are only trying to prove or reject whether universe has a beginning or not. Once they prove or show somehow that the universe is beginningless, they conclude that this universe doesn't need God and it is self-sufficient because it doesn't have a beginning. Now that's not a logical conclusion to follow. For example, Javed Akhtar says,
हम क्यों नहीं मान सकते कि यूनिवर्स जो है और बल्कि मल्टीवर्स जो है वो हमेशा से है, वो बनती है, बदलती है। एक हमारे यहाँ एक चीज है ब्लैक होल, वो समेट लेता है वापस, फिर ब्लास्ट होता है, फिर फैल जाता है।
He's basically saying, why don't we accept that the world is eternal and therefore it doesn't need a beginner? Now, he's not the only one making this mistake. There are so many people who hold up to some scientific models of universe. For example, oscillating model of the universe, or Stephen Hawking's no boundary condition in which space-time is delimited by any original singularity. And there are various such models which people hold up to with regards to how creation took place. And they say that there is no God because there is no beginning. Without going into the complexities of potential infinity and actual infinity, let me tell you that Avicenna doesn't have issues with infinite regress of past events. I came from my parents came from my grandparents, and so on and so forth. That's not a problem. But if this infinite chain is contingent and everything in this is contingent, that is that they are possible to exist and they may exist or they may not exist, and we have seen that all of the things in universe comes and passes away, therefore they need a necessary existent. Sure, there cannot be another infinite series of causes with having no necessary existent. So let me tell you an example. For example, you have bulbs, series of bulbs, one bulb which is connected to another bulb, which is connected to another bulb, and let's assume that there is an infinite series of bulbs connected with each other. Now, they all are contingent. That means that they have possibility to light, but they are not necessary. So there should be one wire going back to the socket and giving the electricity for them to light. So we don't have issues with infinite series of bulbs existing. The issue is that if they are not necessary and they don't have a current supply, they don't have an electricity supply, they need some connection to socket to light. And that is necessary existent. That this whole series, whether you see it as a set or an aggregate, it could not have any beginning in time. But if they all are contingent, they need necessary existence. In short, Avicenna's God is not the first domino in the chain. He's not just initiating the creation. It is making this universe exist all the time. It is continuously causing the universe. And cause and effect are simultaneous for Avicenna. So if cause disappears, effect disappears. If there is no God, there is no universe. Regardless of the fact that universe has beginning or no beginning.